it hurts me to make this video because this is a video I did not want to do. And that video is Ja Morant's stupidity. You guys know that Ja Morant has had a very turbulent year this year, right? In early January, Ja Morant was almost suspended because we found out that he threatened some of the players on the Indiana Pacers after a game in which allegedly him and a companion of his friend, went around within the building to the Indiana Pacers team bus, where they sat in a car and started pointing a gun that had a laser at the bus, threatening NBA players. Now, you and I know that is the stupidest thing anyone can do, right? And at the time, we thought that was just a allegation, no proof, we didn't know Ja Morant could potentially have a problem. And at this time, Nike had just announced that they were going to drop Kyrie Irving in favor of Ja Morant as the future. And to me, while a lot of people hated that move, it made sense, right? Kyrie Irving has been in the league more than 10 years. Kyrie Irving did have his bouts of controversy. And here was this young, fresh point guard that was explosive, that was high-flying, that was captivating. Of course, it's a no-brainer that Nike would choose Ja Morant over Kyrie Irving. But when that story came out, it looked really bad for him, but Nike stuck by him. Fast forward to a month after that, we came to find out that Ja Morant beat up a 17-year-old boy in July of 2022 over a game of basketball. It looked really bad for Ja Morant. Here's the superstar NBA with everything to lose, and he's beating up a 17-year-old who can sue him? And we thought, okay, well, it couldn't get bad from there. And we were surprised. Fast forward another 2 months, and what happens? We come to find out that Ja Morant potentially took a gun all the way to Denver, and he was investigated for that. He got suspended 8 games. You guys remember that? Just a few months ago, Ja Morant was suspended 8 games due to having a gun on him, and it surfaced. Everyone wanted to know about it, and there were those people that were saying Ja Morant has the right to a gun, right? Which he does. The Second Amendment of the United States says that Ja Morant has the right to own and bear arms. But NBA protocols say you cannot have a gun on NBA premises. That means in the arena, at practice facilities, on team buses, or team planes. People were wondering, how did the gun that Ja Morant was seen with get from Memphis, Tennessee to Denver, Colorado? Now, Ja Morant came out and he said it wasn't his gun. In my opinion, I think it was, obviously, and I think it was just damage control. He got off with an 8-game suspension. He did the whole apology tour, right? He went on ESPN with Jalen Rose. You guys remember that documentary? He said he was wrong. He's gonna try and do better in the future, and that he's learned the error of his ways. And we thought we could believe Ja Morant because why wouldn't we? Ja Morant is a young 23-year-old. Everything to lose. He signed a $200 million contract with Nike. He signed a $200 million contract with the Memphis Grizzlies. His team is really good in the Western Conference. Everything that Ja Morant could have ever wished for as a kid playing basketball, all the successes that comes with playing basketball, the epitome, the shoe contract, the endorsements, the max deal, being picked as a number 2 overall draft, it all came to Ja Morant. And we thought when he made that apology, when he got up on TV and he said, I'm never going to do this again, we thought, okay, we could believe him because we wouldn't do that. It's stupid that you're an NBA superstar trying to be gangster. And that's a problem that Ja Morant has. He's trying to be a wannabe tough guy. As hard as that is to believe, Ja Morant acts as if he wants to get out of the NBA and make it to the hood. And it boggles my mind. And then there were the photos that surfaced of Ja Morant in a strip club, shirtless, with a girl twerking on him. Many will say that's his right to do so, and it is his right, but you cannot have pictures of you at the strip club leak to the media. Why? Because Ja Morant, you cease to be representing yourself when you sign those two $200 million contracts with Nike and the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant now was representing the Grizzlies and Nike. So his brand or his image that was out there, if it was negative, it reflects negatively on the people that chose him to be with the Memphis Grizzlies. It reflects negatively on the people that did business. A mature, smart person would understand this concept and be like, I can't have pictures like that come out. Like, I'm not saying don't go to strip clubs, but make sure, listen, I don't want any pictures like this coming out of me in there. right? That's what a lot of people didn't understand, that Ja Morant just wasn't representing himself anymore. And so we thought the debacle before the playoffs was going to end.